I remember this one time, during an underwater adventure, I was taking a long rest in Leomond's tiny hut and my DM, Miss Drizzle, had a giant dire salmon swim by and on me. Hands down, it's the greatest random encounter that I've ever had. Hey, what's up everybody, I'm SkyDieRay and welcome to another DnDMemes video. It's been a while. How are you guys doing? It's been a while since it's been myself presenting these videos. We've had all sorts of random clay guys and scatter guys and whatever. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you're having a great day today. Before jumping into this video, please consider leaving a like because it really helps the video do better and I really appreciate it and it helps the channel overall. So, you know, if you're enjoying these videos, leave a like now so you don't forget. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like really racist. Okay, that's a title for the first meme, I guess. I kind of love that D&D's most iconic monster is this giant floating ball of ice and teeth from a realm of in-shot madness beyond time and space that brings low entire kingdoms with its merest gaze. But rather than being unfathomably alien in its mentality, it's just really racist. It's like the game's designer came up with the most Lovecraftian monster they could possibly imagine, then gave it the personality of the actual H.P. Lovecraft. This is a role-playing game, not an action one. Hey, D&D is a game. If I want to build a pretty elf with no hit points and spells so that I can tell a story about her with my friends, I'm gonna do it, because it's a game. If you want to play a game where your stats are all maximized for effectiveness, so you can kill monsters as quickly as possible or whatever, like, congrats? I hope that's fun for you. Doesn't mean that's fun for me. I'm very tired of sharing the littlest things about my gameplay and people responding like I'm failing a test. Just play the game however the f you want, who cares. When you have a fire genasi in your party, light this for me, will you? Oh, sure. Do we need the torch? I'm sorta made of fire. Oh, yeah, he's a barbarian. Someone fixed it. TTRPGs need consent too. Would you ladies care for a dance? Ew, no, get away, creep. But he just rolled a natural 20. In spite of the memes, a natural 20 does not count as an automatic success on any roll outside of combat. The difficulty of a skill check may still exceed 20 plus your skill modifier. In this case, no means no. I really like how educational some of the memes are sometimes. Like, I feel like almost in every video there's something that you can learn that you were doing wrong. Assuming you remember what you can learn from the video instead of just watching. DMs do be reading a lot of big bad evil guy obituaries. A reminder after a convo with someone about DMing today. If you take a seat at my table, I'm on your side. I want you to do the cool thing. I want you to leave with a smile bigger than the one you came with. I'm not here to kill your character. I'm here to have a good time with you. I saw a tweet once that was like, if your DM starts big bad evil guy monologuing, let him. He's saying goodbye to his character, and that stuck with me. I made this scene more realistic. Anyone wants to play Dungeons and Dragons for the next quadrillion years? Everyone. Sorry guys, I can't make it this week. Yeah, I'm kinda stuck doing nothing this week, so I won't make it, sorry. There are ways to overcome the mimicry trait. Kenku Warlock. You can only speak with words that you've heard from others. Pact of the Great Old One. Awakened Mind. Starting at first level, your alien knowledge gives you the ability to touch the minds of other creatures. You can communicate telepathically with any creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand your telepathic utterances, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because if you can't understand any language, then how could you communicate with that? Raising all those PCs in need of a compelling backstory. Wolves are just good people. Raised by wolves. Everyone there. We were raised by wolves. I was raised by wolves, also raised by wolves. Wolves orphanage for human children. That's so nice. What the f? It's actually really cute. Why is trying to get 5 adults in one room so hard? Play D&D? No scheduling, only D&D. We really need a system for this where like people can take their turns whenever they want, so that everyone can quote-unquote play their turn whenever they feel like it. I guess that's kind of assuming they would each get at least a turn, maybe a few more throughout one day. Anyway, I'm just derailing the plot of the video right now. Which doesn't really make sense, because I'm the DM, so I make the plot. But anyway, let's move on. I don't need sleep, I need answers. Me explaining that since looking at a welding arc IRL can blind you, but not if you see that same arc on television, therefore a photo of a Medusa won't turn you to stone. My Tinder date realizing that she misinterpreted roleplay enthusiast on my profile. Just a group of weirdos who go to town helping folks. Is this where the next quest is? Oh, we are just simple villagers, but there have been some strange noises at night and livestock has gone missing. Yeah, this is it. This is where the plot is, boys. Let's go. Professional musician struggles. Party. Oh my god, will you please stop? Bard. Guys, I have to practice scales at least 4 to 6 hours every day. That's it, I'm killing him, says the barbarian. I need the practice if I want to be a professional. You play the kazoo! You don't need practice on the kazoo. Random fact, I also have a kazoo. Am I a musician if I have a kazoo? Potions of poison can look like any potion. They can be pretty scary in DM jail. DM who counterspells healing spells. Sometimes, when my players buy health potions, I make them potions of poison. Dude, what the f? There are so many things you can do if you wanna be that kind of DM. I mean, they're probably gonna get used to it and not trust anything that you say after some time, but you know, it could be fun. Something that I think a lot of DMs don't do. As the players level up, they should become more well known in the game world. If they're above level 16, they're basically legends. Yep, let me write that one down because great advice. They put dungeon in Dungeons and Dragons. Brother asks me to join his D&D group. I make a rogue. First question the DM asks are my and size. Yeah, that's really disappointing. Can you put my like logo on the comet that's turned around and leaving? Cause that I want that to be me right now. Thanks. Not just hydras. Do changelings reproduce asexually if they change into something that does? Who the f starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. I fear for the illiterate dragons. English teacher wants to join our campaign. She has never played a TTRPG before, and we're excited to help her through session 0. She plays a druid and initiates RP on her first game better than all of us after years. Wait, hold up. That's actually amazing. I mean, I would love to play with people like that. Yeah, the party was quite surprised. The druid that everyone thinks I'm gonna make. I love nature with all my heart. The druid that I actually make. Kill or be killed. Eat or be eaten. Okay, I guess we're extending the Lovecraftian theme from the start of the video. Hey, I'm not against Imperial system, but it would make my life a whole lot easier. Time traveler farts in a silent room. The timeline. Player's handbook with metric system. Every good horror story starts with a missing person investigation. Rogue who uses his stealth and investigation skills to be a thief. Rogue who uses his stealth and investigation skills to be a private detective. That's really unique for a rogue, but I don't think a rogue player would agree to that. Maybe you could convince someone else to play a rogue like a detective. You know what I'm talking about. I remember this one time, during an underwater adventure, I was taking a long rest in Leomond's tiny hut and my DM, Miss Drizzle, had a giant dire salmon swim by and on me. Hands down, it's the greatest random encounter that I've ever had. Was that an actual episode? really don't remember that many episodes from that cartoon, but that's amazing. Just a chaotic neutral playing his alignment. Chaotic neutral rogue. While I'm on watch, everyone else is asleep. Right? DM. Yes. The rogue hands the DM a note. The DM reads it and says, okay, make a stealth check. Other players get mad at the rogue. I got an 18, says the rogue. Other players are describing how they're super slight sleepers and they hide their gold in their underwear, etc. DM. You successfully do it without waking anyone. Other players are threatening they'll kill his character or ban him from the game. The next morning, the plot twist. Is it bad that it's true? Why do you keep feeding me? Cause you're the DM and I'm about to attempt some really stupid tonight. So, you know, I need a few extra points. But some of y'all aren't ready to hear that. Rule of cool is when a DM allows the rules to be set aside for a moment to allow the players to perform a single, non-repeatable, but usually epic action. It is not a DM who regularly ignores the core mechanics of the game. No, we actually have words for those kinds of DMs as well. We're just not gonna use them this time here. Practical magic. Theoretically, since living things want to stay that way and being alive is the natural state of all things which can achieve it, all things that have once lived should have some innate physical desire to do so again. Therefore, necromancy should be the easiest and most feasible form of magic. What a good and not at all worrisome argument. Of course you can borrow my shovel. Ew, I just saw there's an ifunny.co watermark at the bottom. Am I right, guys? Please be gentle. This is my first D&D meme. Box of cookies. You need to roll a natural 20 if you want there to be cookies inside. Yeah, that's accurate. That is it's probably higher than natural 20. It's like a skill check and you need to get a 30 in order to get cookies. So you need like a natural 20 plus a couple of amazing bonuses to it. My list of D&D character ideas. I have very little experience of actually playing D&D. Wizard that doesn't believe in magic and comes up with bullshit reasons for why his powers are purely scientific. Mothman Paladin that worships any and all forms of light. Warlock who used to be a bard but seduced an eldritch horror and can no longer talk to any other woman out of fear of making it jealous. Bard that is terrified of women to the point of having an anxiety attack. Lich that became immortal to spend more time with his elven wife. Self-insert character that is terrible at everything for maximum accuracy. Also, that one would be probably the easiest to roleplay. Big bad evil guy who is a terrible person but a great dad. I love that we're ending it on a wholesome note, because that's gonna be it for this video. Also, I'm adding these characters to the list. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you do, because I really appreciate it and helps out the video and the channel to do better. So yeah, that would be appreciated. Also, consider subscribing if you're enjoying this kind of content and want to see more. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon. I really appreciate it. And a special thank you to Lachlan Wheeler for being the latest person to join the Patreon. Really appreciate it, so thank you for that. Links below if you want to join the subreddit or the Discord server, and yeah, if you want to follow me on social media as well, links below. And that's it, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!